Hello and welcome to yoga this evening or morning. My name is Skye and we're going to practice a 60-minute flow of Hatha styled yoga with the intention of gratitude to the 4 elements. So gratitude to wind, fire, earth, and water. And each of these elements will show up in our practice in different ways today, but particularly for session 1, we're going to focus on the fire element. So fire has this heating, warming element, fire like the fire from the sun or from the flame. And we'll begin by closing the eyes and finding a comfortable seat. You may wish to sit on a block and lift your hips, or you may have your legs crossed. You may even be sat on a chair. This is a mixed level class for yourself today, so listen in this moment, what amount of fire do you need or wish to will into your practice in this moment? So closing the eyes down, taking a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out through the mouth. Full breath in through the nose. And full breath out through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose. Hold at the top, pause. And complete full exhale out through the mouth. Allow the breath to flow naturally in and out through the nose. Tidal breathing. Take a moment in stillness to listen to the sounds that you can hear around you. Maybe inside of the room or the place that you are. Listen to the sounds the closest that you can hear. Can you hear my voice or hear any sounds from inside of your room? Maybe you can even hear your breath flowing inside of your body. Then bring your awareness a little bit wider. What can you hear outside of your room or outside of your immediate body? Can you hear any sounds from nature or movements? Really tune into the subtlest sound, and if you found a sound, change sound. Can you hear something different? And then bringing your awareness back inside to your body. Notice that through practice today, there may be different sounds that arise, and all sounds are welcome. We just let them flow through our body and our being, and we keep our awareness fixed back into our breath. We bring our awareness back to the sensations of this body or to my voice in this video practice, this guidance. If you found yourself lost in a thought or a sound, just bringing yourself back in. We bring our hands to heart center, to Anjali Mudra, and we set our intention today. So with closed eyes, setting your sankalpa, what would you like to receive from the mat today? You've already arrived and gifted yourself this time to be present. And then taking a moment to think about what fire means to you, what heat means. Our shared intention is to find gratitude for fire as an element, and also to harness the energy of heat in our practice. We relax the hands down and we prepare to warm up the body. So we take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, sigh. we bring our awareness to our navel, to the center area of our abdomen. And we see if we can take a short exhale through the nose, contracting the abdomen to the spine, like this. And this is preparation for a heating breath practice. Now, if you have any blood pressure issues, or you're just not feeling 100% well in this moment, or it doesn't resonate with you, you can come out of the breath practice and just come back to your tidal breathing. But otherwise, we come into a gentle fire breath together. So practice a few times this contracting. And don't focus too much on the inhale, just focus on short exhales. And then we take a deep breath in. And we short, sharp exhale through the nose, drawing the navel to the spine for 30 seconds. So keep going. Keep focusing on drawing the navel into the spine. About 10 seconds more. Totally exhale any breath that's left in. Complete full breath inhale. Relaxing breath out. And we do that 2 more times. So full, complete breath in. Short, sharp exhales. If you can't breathe through the nose, you can do the same through the mouth. You might even close your eyes. 10 seconds left. Completely exhale the breath. Full inhale. Tidal breath out. Pranayama, breath control, vital life force control, heating breath, full breath in. Short, sharp exhales, last time. You might be going a bit slower than me. Any tempo where you feel control, you can exhale the navel in, short, sharp exhales through the nose. Last round. Completely exhale the breath out. Completely inhale. And allow the breath to flow naturally. Okay. So we've prepared to warm up our bodies. We can move our blocks or any props that we're sat on off to the side and bring yourself to all four position. So we're going to place our wrists under our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, and fingers spread wide with grippy knuckles. Lift the shoulder blades up just slightly, draw the navel into the spine and lengthen the back of the neck. Press the feet, hands and knees into the ground. So if I said lift your right knee, you just lift your right knee, or left hand, just left hand, left toes, just left toes. From here we come into cat-cow, Madrasana. So as we inhale, we lift the heart, draw the heart forward and shoulders towards the hips, navel still to spine. And as we exhale, draw the spine up to the sky, chin to chest. So inhale, drawing forward, lengthening. And exhale, curling up like a cat does when it's a little bit scared and wants to look bigger. So we continue with a few more breaths, keeping the elbows soft, keeping activation in at the belly. And then just close your eyes if it's comfortable and notice how your spine feels today. And if you feel, you can have a little play moving side to side or in circles. You might even feel to move around the hips, or you might feel to warm up the wrists, bringing the weight forward, or the hips, bringing the weight back. So just noticing how your body feels this morning or this evening or in this moment. And then softly, as we exhale, we find our inhale to all fours. We draw our big toes together and we send our bottom back to our hips. Forehead comes down to the mat for child pose, Balasana. Take a moment here to find your child for today. Forearms might come down. You might even find more comfort in spreading the knees wider. It can make more space for the chest or the belly. And if your shoulders are a little bit tense, you might feel more comfort in bending the elbows. In all variations, you can place the hands by the side. So at any time today, if you're practicing and you want to rest, you can come into this posture. You're also welcome to lie or stand up or just pause the video. Otherwise, we come from our child and we inhale, rise up to all fours. Place the hands one handprint forward and draw the shoulders over the wrists. Lengthen the crown of the head into our half plank pose. Take a breath in. Lift the belly button to the spine, and as we exhale, keeping the elbows back, slowly lower the body down. As we breathe in, we flatten the hips onto the mat, hands next to the chest, straighten the legs, push into the feet, lift the kneecaps, chin tucks in to lengthen the back of the neck, and as we inhale, we draw the belly button to the spine. So this sets us up for Cobra pose. We can inhale, lift the hands, activating and warming up our lower back. As we exhale, we might lift the left foot, and then inhale, place it down. Exhale, lift the right foot. Inhale, place it down. Keep both feet down. Inhale, lift the chest into a Cobra, Bhujangasana, opening the chest, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other. And as we exhale, lowering down. Breathe in, press from hands and knees, rise up, tuck the toes under, and exhale, lift the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So we might pedal through the heels, we might gently draw the chest towards the thighs, the knees might be bent. That's totally beautiful. We're just lifting the hips to the far back corner of the space and drawing the heels towards the earth, finding our variation today. If this is a little bit much on the wrists, you can come from all fours and just pedal back one leg at a time, drawing the heel to the ground, keeping the shoulders roughly over the wrists. Breathe in, come down to all fours, and breathe out, sit the bottom to the heels, arms come in front. Inhale, rise up. Tuck the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands. You can bend the knees as much as possible, and you can even walk yourself all the way forward. On your exhale, we come forward fold, hinging down. You can have a soft bend in the knees, head and neck are free. And then we take a deep bend through the knees. We use strength in our thighs, and we rise the arms up in line with the shoulders and stand up through our chair. And exhale, hands to Namaskar. We prepare for our Surya Namaskara, our sun salutations. And this is a practice devotion to the sun of gratitude. And a lot of people in their yoga practice, especially back hundreds of years ago, used to do this facing east, first thing in the morning, salutates to the sun. So let's learn them. We come towards the front, we stand nice and tall, we tuck our pelvis under, we roll the shoulders back, we ground the feet, and we press the hands softly down. We take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we find Namaskar. We remind ourselves of our intention for today to find gratitude to the sun, Surya. As we inhale, we reach up to the sky, Uttita Hastasana, and as we exhale, we come forward fold, hands either side of the feet, knees might be bent, head might be relaxed down. As we inhale, we step the left foot back, gently placing the left knee down on the mat and lifting the heart. Hips are forward, legs are gently drawing towards each other so that our hips are stable and there's activation in our pelvis. Drawing the belly in and up, away from the thigh. So even if it's on the thigh, there's still that lifting happening. We take a breath in. As we exhale, we lift the back knee and we step back to downward facing dog. As we inhale, we draw our shoulders over our wrists, place our knees down, and slowly exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana down, keeping the elbows close. Inhale, lift the kneecaps, lift the heart, lift the belly button into Cobra. And as we exhale, we press from hands and knees, downward facing dog. From here, we can place the right knee down or step the left leg right through. Inhale to our low lunge on our other side, lifting the heart, drawing the belly button in and up. As we exhale, stepping forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, stand through chair, rising up using strength in the legs, and exhale, hands to heart. Now we flow, inhale, rising up, and exhale, forward fold down. Smile at your toes, and then inhale, your right foot steps back, placing the knee on the ground. As you exhale, you step back to downward facing dog, find length. And inhale, round through, either placing the knees on the ground or keeping them lifted. Keep the elbows back as you exhale, lower down. And inhale, lift to Cobra, or keeping your strong Cobra, everything the same, press through hands and feet, up dog. And exhale from knees or toes, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps all the way through. You can place the left knee on the ground. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to the sun. Maybe thinking of one thing you're grateful for today, and exhale to your heart. Inhale, rise up. This time, bend the knees. Knees hip width apart. Uttanasana, chair pose. As we exhale, we find forward fold. As we inhale, we place the left foot back. Option to drop the knee on the ground. Pressing back through both feet so we have balance even if our hands are not on the ground. As we exhale, downward facing dog. As we inhale, drawing through to plank pose. Knees can be on the ground. Exhale, Chaturanga, option to come halfway. Inhale, flip the feet and lift the heart to any version of Cobra or up dog. Should be quite strong. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, option to drop the right knee. And as we exhale, forward fold, smiling at the legs. Inhale, rising up to the sky, to the sun, and exhaling to the heart. Inhale, lifting up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, right foot steps back, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through to plank, option Chaturanga. Inhale, coming Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now really focus on your breath. Inhale, right leg steps forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up to the sun. And exhale, Namaskar. Take a pause, hands come down by the sides, and in your pause, notice if your breath rate has changed. Notice if your temperature has changed. And just take a moment of stillness, of silence. Feel the palms of your hands, feel the palms of your feet. Feel the crown of your head, and just notice what is present. If your mind is busy or still, just witness. And then softly we prepare to come and do a couple more sun salutations, this time with less vocal guidance from me. And I invite you to really close your eyes, internalize, and move with your breath. So let your breath be your guide of this practice instead of necessarily my voice or body. I will visually still be doing the Surya Namaskara in case we forget any moves. That's okay too. But otherwise, just bring it inside. So flow and trust your body. We're going to go whatever leg steps back, steps forward. We'll go left side. So continuing your flow of Surya Namaskara, but this time letting your breath be your guide. Moving with kindness, knowing that all variations are perfect, and remembering throughout connecting to gratitude of the sun. Once you've done the left side, you might be coming to the right side. Continue flowing with your natural breath. And when you next meet mountain posture, just placing the hands down by your sides, continuing with your natural breath, and noticing what is present in me in this moment of now. Could be anything. And just witnessing it, even if it's frustration, just witnessing it, even if it's joy or pleasure or heat or contemplation, just witness it. And like we said with the sounds at the beginning, let all of that flow through you. And then softly bringing your awareness back into the space that you are, maybe wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes, or maybe shaking out the body a little bit, just letting yourself be loosey-goosey, maybe a little bounce, maybe a little play, whatever you're feeling, just let it go. And then bring yourself back into your body, and we prepare for some heating asanas themed around fire. Bring your feet under your hips, feet 1 fist distance apart. So as we inhale, we're going to sit back like we're coming onto a chair. Arms can draw up. And as we exhale, we're going to stand back through with strength in our thighs. So inhaling, sitting back, Utkatasana, and exhale, guiding up. Take a moment to notice how your knees are moving and check they're in line with your ankles. If they're flaring out to the sides, feel free to place a block in between them. This can help you activate your inner thighs and keep your alignment. So 2 more with movement. Connect with your breath. Feeling a little heat in the thighs and the glutes. Next time we come down, we're going to hold. So as we breathe in, we're here. As we exhale, hands to heart center. So drawing the navel in and back, taking a breath in and a breath out. If you'd like more strength, you can inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale, hold. We stay for 4 more breaths. If you'd like even more, you can lift the heels. Now, totally optional. You can have your hands at heart. You can have your hands out extended. You can have your feet down, or you can even have those heel raised. Take a breath in and a breath out. Now, keeping strength in your legs, we take 1 final breath together. Then as we inhale, maybe we rise up, extending the legs and the arms, option to keep the heels lifted. And as we exhale, hands come to heart as we slowly lower the heels down. If you've got a block between your thighs, just removing it back off to the side. Take a moment to notice how your thighs feel. And then walk yourself towards the front of your mat. We inhale the left leg, 1 leg distance back, ready for warrior 1, 45 degree, and if your ankles hurt or they're uncomfortable, you can lift your back heel. Hips to the short end of the mat, tailbone hooks under, inhale, rise the arms up. Keep activation between the thighs so your right bottom cheek is on. Heart is open, an optional back bend from the upper back, keeping your navel engaged. Shortening at the pubic bone. Taking a breath in. And as you breathe out, we come into a low warrior one. Hands can float by the sides. As we inhale, rising up. And as we exhale, coming down, option to bind the hands behind the back and open the chest. As we inhale, rising back up. One more time like this, pressing through all four corners of both feet, opposite bind, breathing in. And as we breathe out, rising up. From here, we lift the back heel so that both feet are parallel. We take a breath in and we come into a twist. So as we exhale, we rotate our body over our right thigh, looking behind us. And if we can, we look to our back thumb, our right thumb. Then we inhale, rise and rotate back up to the sky. And exhale, rotating. So we just do this 2 more times on this side. So looking as far behind you as you can, keeping the arms active, and then inhale, rising up. And last time, so we're keeping our front knee bent. We're pressing back from our back leg. One more inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Big step forward, close the eyes, feel. And when I say feel, it's moments of svadhyaya, self-inquiry. What are we present with in our hips? What are we present with in our breath? What are we present with in our temperature? We repeat on the opposite side, inhaling right leg steps back 45 degrees. Heel 90 degrees, or as far as you can towards you, keeping the heel on the ground. Option as well is to lift that back heel from the get-go. Front knees bent, torso drawn in and up, breathing in. Keeping active through the feet as we exhale, surrendering down. No bind first of all. Inhale, reaching up. On our exhale, we go for our preferred bind. So preferred thumb on top, breathing in. Humble warrior, and as we exhale, coming to strong warrior one. Keep the weight in the back foot as well as the front foot. Opposite bind. Staying at the top. Once more on each bind. Keeping the belly lifted up. I always remember to smile when I fold down because I see my feet, and I'm always really grateful that they walked me here. I'm like, thank you, toes. And then I breathe in, rise back up. And from here, I lift my back heel, both hips face forward. And as I exhale, I bring my left thumb behind me and I look behind me. So always rotating over that front thigh. And as we inhale, using the abdominal strength, we rise up. And as we exhale, we rotate back around us. And as we inhale, we rise back up to the sky. We do one more. Keeping that length. Inhale, rising up. As we exhale, namaskar, and we find the balance as we step through, and then we feel. And we welcome what we can feel. We welcome any tension or any heartbeat changes or breath changes because life will change. And we welcome the changes that life brings. And when we spend this time on the mat, we not only learn how to react with loving kindness here, but we learn to react with loving kindness out there too. So feel and welcome in. If it was easy, if it was hard, just being with what is. We prepare for Garudasana, eagle pose. So bringing the feet 1 fist distance apart. To begin with, we come to chair pose like we did earlier. So we inhale, sitting back, rise the arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. For now, don't come as deep, because we'll do a couple of rounds. You can come as deep as you feel. We inhale, bring the right arm 90 degrees in front of us, so we're at a nice right angle. And we exhale, thread the left arm underneath. Either holding here or taking hold of a strap or finding our bind with the palms of the hands. Draw the shoulders back and around, take a breath in. And as we breathe out, we round the spine like we did for cat-cow, and we draw the elbows towards the knees. And as we inhale, rising back up. And as we exhale, rounding down, if the body allows. And as we inhale, rounding up. One more time, exhale, rounding down. Inhale, rounding up. Release the arms like a bird in flight. Take a breath in and breath out. Namaskar, stand through the legs. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, left arm 90 degrees. Exhale, right arm floats underneath and we reach towards our bind. We take a breath in, round the shoulders back, draw the navel in. And as we exhale, rounding through. 2 more with your breath. Close your eyes if you want more balance. Connecting to fire today. Again, exhale, release the arms. And inhale, rising up. Exhale, release and feel. Breathe and notice what is present. And then we prepare to find a drishti, a focus spot that won't move on the mat in front of us or in your room or in your space. And if you have a block handy, you can use it to assist you with this posture. So you're going to place it next to your right foot with a smile. And you're going to exhale, Namaskar. As you inhale, sit back into your chair pose. Tuck the tailbone under, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your left leg as high and around your right leg as you can. Now you might be able to tuck the leg all the way so that your toes flip out here. And that's a full bind, and that's beautiful. You might not be able to, and that's still beautiful. So if you can't, your foot might be here, but the idea is that you're hugging it around while keeping your hips forward. And that's where our block can be quite handy because it helps us with balance. So we bind our hands into Namaskar, we find our variation, we might be fully wrapped around, we might have the leg somewhere around here, or we might find our block. And we exhale, Namaskar. Inhale, right arm 90 degrees. Exhale, left arm floats through and find your bind. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the belly button in from the spine and maybe round your spine, elbows to knees. Inhale, lift your heart and imagine you're a big eagle, a big Garuda in the sky. And as you exhale with that balance, imagine you're looking down all the beautiful things in the ground and you've got focus and vision. As you inhale, you're lifting up, you're looking through the sky, looking through the clouds, and as you exhale, you're looking at your prey. So you're holding strong drishti, strong focus and balance. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release the arms, kaka. And bring the hands to heart. Take a breath in. Release through the right leg and exhale, release the left leg and hand. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. If you're using a block, it can change side here. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Shift the weight to your left leg. Find that drishti, eagle vision. You have great vision. Then place the right leg over the left. Find your variation of a bind today, using the block or not using the block. Check the hips are forward, navel drawn in. Inhale, left arm 90 degrees. Exhale, right arm threads under. Find your variation of a bind. Take a breath in. And now 3 breaths with movement. The deeper you come into that bend with your left leg, the more likely you'll get the bind. The more focus you keep with your gaze, the easier the balance will be. And your breath should always be your guide for everything. Pranayama. Next time you rise up, pause, exhale, release. Find Namaskar, breathe in, stand through the leg, place the foot down, mountain pose, feel. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Inhale, rise the arms up to the sky over your head. Exhale, take a forward fold, hinge from the hips. Hands come either side of the feet, or you might take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend your knees as much as you need to bring the belly onto your thighs. Then bend the knees, inhale, round up through the spine and rise up safely with the spine. Exhale, namaskar. We've prepared to come down on our mat, so if we have a block on our mat, we move it off and we walk to the front end of the mat. We do one more Surya Namaskar to come down. So as we inhale, we reach up to the sky. As we exhale, we forward fold down to the earth. Inhale, left foot steps back, lifting the heart, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through Kakasana or plank, and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now wherever you are, find your way comfortably down to the bottom of the mat. Press your pubic bone gently into the mat and press your feet in, knees lift. From here, we inhale, lift the heart, chin tucks in, just to lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift the left leg, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right leg, exhale, lower. If you'd like a bit more, inhale, the arms swim forward, and exhale, they come back, thumbs facing down to the ground, palms facing towards each other. We might inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the right leg, exhale, lower. We might even be able to find a bind, interlacing the hands behind our back. Inhale, lift the left leg, exhale, lower. Breathing in right leg, exhale, lower. Breathe in, swim the arms forward. Breathe out, release, forehead onto the mat. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a moment here. How does my back feel today? Does it feel like it wants to come into a stronger back bend, or does it feel like it needs more restorative child pose? Inhale, we place the hands back under the chest. We bend at our left knee and exhale, extend. Inhale, bend at our right knee and exhale, extend. We take a breath in, lift the belly button off the ground, press into the pubic bone, lift the knees. Back of the neck is long. As we inhale, we lift the left leg. As we exhale, we lift the right leg. As we inhale, we swim the arms back. As we exhale, we pause. As we inhale, we bend into our left knee, taking hold of the left ankle if it's in our position 2. If not, we just keep the leg floating and the hands reaching back. We take a breath in, see if we can lift the thighs, keeping the pubic bone down, and lift the heart, keeping the belly button drawn in. We take a breath in and a breath out. Knees stay about hip width apart. Back of the neck stays long. And we stay for 3 to 5 breaths, but you're always welcome to come down early. We do not slingshot the knees back. We take our time. So we stay with our breath. We stay with our body. See if you can keep inhale and exhale equal lengths. Now when you're ready, you're going to release the feet, but inhale, keep them bent. Place the right leg straight, lifted. Left leg straight, lifted. Take a breath in, swim the arms forward, and then exhale, slowly release the limbs down. Forehead onto the mat. Take a moment to press the pubic bone into the ground, up into all fours, breathing in. And as we exhale, we come to downward facing dog, tucking our toes under, lengthening our spine. Inhale, lift the left leg to 3-leg split. Exhale, bend at the left knee and open the hips out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Keep the shoulders towards the hips. And as you breathe out, extend the left leg. Take a breath in. Breath out, step the left leg through towards pigeon pose. So left foot comes behind right wrist, left knee comes towards the ground, and right leg toe knee backs away. Now the idea is that we keep our hips evenly balanced. What often happens is we kind of sit into our left hip. So what we're going to do to prevent that is lightly push and pull the legs together like we did in lunge. So slightly active. We find our hands, an option to place a block under your left bottom cheek or thigh. We take a breath in, opening the chest. And as we breathe out, we stay on our hands, or we might lower down to our forearms. And I like to turn my palms up to take any tension out of my shoulders here, give them a little external rotation. Taking a breath in and a breath out, and you might even feel to bring your forehead down onto your thighs. Now pigeon pose can be a bit more intense, so don't worry if you can feel a stretch, probably in your right glute or right inner thigh or left hip flexor. Your left glute, your left inner thigh, or your right hip flexor. Stay in pigeon if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable and it's not possible in your body to be in this pose, try coming into reclined pigeon, which is lying on your back, left ankle in front of your knee. Option 1 here, guiding the left knee away, or option 2, hugging behind the right thigh. So hopefully we find a comfortable way to be here. It might be on our back in reclined pigeon, or you might still be over on your front in Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Allowing the breath to deepen as we soften the muscles that we used today for our warrior, for our Garudasana, for our Utkatasana. Then gently we walk the hands under the shoulders, we take a breath in, we sit into that left bottom cheek and we spiral our right leg out in front. If we're lying on our back, we can hug our knees in and rock ourselves up to seated, softly extending the right leg and bringing the left leg to 90 degrees in front of us. We inhale, bring our arms up to the sky, right toes flexed, and exhale, hinging forward. Now this might be enough for you to feel a strong enough hip stretch and hamstring stretch that you don't need to move your hands anywhere. That's glorious. Otherwise, if you feel to, you can inhale your arms up and exhale, hinge over the straight leg, holding the shin, the foot, anywhere along. You might even find a bind or hug your block behind your right leg. Now the idea with this posture is as we inhale, we're lengthening our chest forward and exhale, hinging. So we can do that with our hands behind us or in our bind. And just coming into your breath. Again, thanking the feet, thanking the legs, thanking the body, thanking the earth that we're on, wherever you are in the world. Thanking the fire of our heart, of our willpower to be here on the mat today, that we showed up for ourselves today, so that we can show up for others also. As we inhale, we rise up through the body, and we exhale, place the hands down by the sides. We lift the left knee in and up, lengthening the spine and maybe placing the left foot over the right leg. If we can't keep both bottom cheeks down, we keep the leg here, otherwise stepping over. We take a breath in, open the arms like we did for eagle, and if our back feels healthy and we're not on our moon cycle, we hug with our right arm our left thigh and place our left hand on the ground, looking behind us. If our back does feel sore, if we're on our moon cycle, or if we're feeling for a gentler practice, we come to an open twist instead, which is left arm hugging left leg and right hand behind. So finding your variation today of seated twist. Lengthen the spine, draw the belly in towards the thigh, ground your left foot and reach your right toes up to the sky. Close your eyes and smile behind you. And take a breath in, rise up with strength, draw the torso forward, and exhale, Namaskar. From here, we extend both legs. We can cross our legs and come up and over, breathing in and breathing out, downward facing dog. We can also move our legs over to the side. So finding your variation, finding your posture. Then inhaling, the right leg lifts up to 3-leg split. Bend the right knee and open the hips out to the side. Take a breath into the side body. Inhale, re-straighten the leg, re-straighten the hips. Exhale, draw the right knee towards the right elbow and place the right foot on the ground behind the left hand. Toe knee the left leg away. Don't worry if the right foot comes in, just finding your pigeon posture. Keeping the weight even, we exhale, spine coming long, maybe palms flipping up to the sky to release any tension from the shoulders. Forehead might come down onto the mat, you might walk fully out, and then just closing your eyes where you feel in this moment is your pigeon pose today. See if you can relax your jaw, see if you can relax your face. See if you can allow space at the shoulders from the ears and the space between the shoulder blades. See if you can lengthen your breath. See if you can feel the palms of your hands. From here, taking 3 deep, slow breaths. Sometimes we can connect to fire even in the moments of peace. Sometimes being still is the most challenging thing for the fiery part of our personalities. Finding stillness or silence. And it still takes that will and determination and courage to hold in that discomfort, to be present. We walk our hands under our shoulders. If you're on your back on the other side, just rocking gently up and forward, otherwise putting the weight onto that right bottom cheek and extending the left legs to head to knee posture. Drawing the right knee down, inhaling the arms up, exhale, hinge from the hips first of all, lengthening the left hamstring, the right hip flexor. If on your next exhale you wish to fold, you can. Different options for different bodies and abilities. All placement is good, just lengthening the chest forward, exhaling the belly down. Softening the eyes, softening the mind. Last couple of breaths. And softly inhaling with strength at the belly, rising up, lifting the right knee, hugging the knee in. If the bottom cheek can stay down, placing the right foot over the left leg, left toes to the sky. Inhale, opening the chest. Finding your preferred twist. If you're doing a closed twist, the stronger twist. Hugging with your left arm, the right leg. Right hand comes behind you. Closing the eyes, long neck. Keeping the thigh drawn into the chest drawn into the thigh. So you're using your strength to hold you up. Twists help release any lactic acid or any other things that are stored and built up. They're very cleansing poses. Inhale, rise the body up. Exhale, release the arms. We're facing forward and we cross our legs. Take a moment before we prepare for our Shavasana. So preparing for Shavasana might mean for you putting fluffy warm socks on or a jumper. It might mean taking a sip of water before you lie down or grabbing a cushion to put under your knees. So if you need any of those things, do that now. And then we prepare to let all of our practice embody us as we come down on the mat. So we find a comfortable way to lay down, maybe bending the knees, shuffling to the bottom of the mat, and softly rolling down. We take our feet out to the sides, we take our hands out to the side, and if there's anything touching us, we can move that off to the side. When you're finding your Shavasana, you're aiming to come into corpse pose is the translation, so really letting everything lie on the earth. Palms face up, back of the head and neck are long. Shoulder blades might squeeze together and then you might relax them. And then just allow the body to be peaceful on the ground. We do a body tense and release practice today. So bring your hands into fists, squeeze your forearms, squeeze your upper arms, squeeze your shoulders, and then exhale, release them to the earth. Squeeze your feet into balls, squeeze the calves, squeeze the thighs, squeeze your glutes, and then release. Squeeze your abdomen, squeeze your back, squeeze your chest and shoulder blades tight, and then let it go. Squeeze your face into a tight ball, squeeze the neck, squeeze the head, and then let it relax. Squeeze everything, hands, feet, face, body, everything tight. Take a deep squeeze and then full release. Allow the breath to flow naturally. As you're here laying on the earth, see if with each exhale you can let go of the muscles a little bit more. Let go of the body a little bit more. See if you can find space. Continue laying on the ground. And begin to lengthen your exhales. So we might inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And we might exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue at your own pace, maybe turning 4 to 5, maybe turning 6 to 7. Soften your face. Soften your chest and your heart. Soften your belly. Soften your thighs and your hips. Accepting all of the postures, all of the breath, all of the practice you've done today in your Shavasana now. Relax out of any breathing technique after your next exhale. Softly and gently deepening the breath ever so slightly, feeling the belly rise and fall. And see if you can breathe into your chest and your shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, relaxing them. And seeing if you can breathe into your shoulders and your arms and maybe your hands. And breathing out, relaxing them. And breathing into your hips and your legs and your feet. And then relaxing them. And then wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe taking any final stretches. You might do a full body stretch or hug the knees in. You might take a rock to the sides or a mini happy baby. And then softly just rolling to one side, hugging the knees in. This is the fetal position. It represents new birth. So take a moment to decide who wakes up from this practice today, who you wish to rebirth and what you wish to bring with you. And then gently guide all that beautiful goodness up to a seated pose. You can use any props to help you. So softly guiding up to a seated pose, joining your hands together at heart center, taking a moment to contemplate any moments that felt fiery today in the practice. Take a moment to remind yourself of something you love about yourself. And the teacher in me bows to the teacher in you. The light in me bows to the light in you. And with love, namaste.